Yemen airstrike, video shows boys laughing on school bus before Saudi-led missile hit and killed 29. Heartbreaking footage of young Yemeni boys laughing and joking around on a field trip, just hours before their school bus was hit by a missile, has emerged today. At least 40 children were killed in Thursday's raid which hit the bus as it drove through a market in Dahyan, in Saada province, a rebel stronghold in the north. The video shows the excited children, aged 6 to 11, playing around on the bus as they get ready to leave for the field trip, arranged to mark the end of their summer school. The missile was fired by the Saudi-led coalition fighting Iranian-aligned Houthi rebels in the area. The airstrike killed 51 people, including 40 children, and injured at least 79, of which 56 were children, according to the Red Cross, citing authorities in Saada province. They were so excited about the field trip, their teacher Yahya Hussein told CNN. It's all they had been talking about for the last couple of days. These were the children that were laughing, playing, acting very excited just a couple of days ago about their field trip. And now they were just mutilated corpses. Among those killed in the airstrike were the boy who recorded the video from their field trip, according to CNN. As the video footage emerged, thousands of mourners gathered to bury the young victims in Dahyan today. Cars bearing the Houthi logo transported the bodies, wrapped in white shrouds, from the hospital to a large square for prayers before heading to the graveyard, where rows of graves were dug on Friday. People carried pictures of those killed as armed Houthi fighters managed the crowd attending the funeral. My son went to the market to run house errands and then the enemy airstrike happened and he was hit by shrapnel and died, said Faiz al-Razi, mourning his 14-year-old son. For my son, I will take revenge on Salman and Mohammed bin Zayed, he said, referring to leaders of Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates. The Gulf Arab states are leading the alliance of Sunni Muslim countries that intervened in Yemen's war in 2015 to try to restore the internationally recognized government that was expelled from the capital Sana'a by the Houthis in 2014. The coalition said on Friday it would investigate the strike after UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres condemned the attack and called for an independent probe. But on Saturday, the Saudi state news agency SPA said Saudi Arabia's mission to the world body had delivered a message to Guterres reiterating that the military action was legitimate and had targeted Houthi leaders responsible for recruiting and training young children. The coalition initially said after the attack that the strike had targeted missile launchers that were used by the Houthis to attack the southern Saudi province of Jizan. The head of the Houthis Supreme Revolutionary Committee, Muhammad Ali al-Houthi, attended the funeral and blamed the United States for this crime and all the crimes that have been committed against Yemen, the Houthi-held Al Mazira TV said. The United States and other Western powers provide arms and intelligence to the alliance, and human rights groups have criticized them over coalition airstrikes that have killed hundreds of civilians at hospitals, schools and markets. A U.S. military spokeswoman said U.S. forces were not involved in Thursday's airstrike. The U.S. State Department urged the Saudi-led coalition to conduct a thorough and transparent investigation. The coalition says it does not intentionally target civilians and has set up a committee to probe alleged mass casualty airstrikes, which has mostly cleared it of any blame. The Houthis have also been criticized by rights groups. The UN Special Envoy to Yemen has been shuffling between the warring parties ahead of holding consultations in Geneva on September 6 in an effort to end the conflict that has killed more than 10,000 people and pushed the impoverished Arab country to the verge of starvation, according to the United Nations.